Desexualizing your brain is a cheat code and it will make you unstoppable. You need to understand that the woman's mating strategy is based on her enhancing and sexualizing her looks. Simply put, a female's game is you sleeping with her. So, how can she control you if you control your lust? And women know that you are trying to sleep with her. So, a man who can control that is a very powerful man. No woman can influence you or manipulate you. And women know that. That's why they lose all the respect for men who can't control themselves and are easily manipulated. Because you see, once you cannot control yourself, you give out that thirsty and needy aura. And thirst, girls can sense 100 miles away. It is super repelling for women. Remember, no control, no masculine energy. No masculine energy, you are not attractive for a woman on a biological level. She can't help it. You are just not attractive. Most men can't even control their mind. They can't control themselves when they see or meet a hot woman. They believe that they are a slave to their biology and it should be that way, which is not true. You can't control your sexual impulses. And most of guys act so needy and so thirsty that getting into someone's pants is the most important thing in their life. Some men pay huge amounts of money just to be around girls or talk to them. I mean, how lame is that? That's why women do not take you seriously. And all those thirsty comments on Instagram are being laughed at and ignored. All those thirsty messages with hearts, with smiley hearts, are being completely ignored. All girls, and I mean all girls, from different countries, from different cultures, all of them immediately disregard these types of comments and direct messages. You see, I understand that men, they want to sleep with women, and this is completely normal. But even though you want to sleep with women, you have to act that you don't want to sleep with women. It is funny that getting more women is acting that you don't need any more women. You have to play it that way. That's why it's called a game. Play it. And some guys say that, oh, today's girl's ego is so inflated that it's impossible to do anything. And it is true. Girls' egos are very inflated because it's our own fault as men. We do this to girls. We act every day that we want to get into their pants. We want to be with them. We worship them. So how their egos are not going to be inflated if we are thirsty all the time? You know what girls think? That, oh, these idiots are so thirsty and I'm the prize. They have to work for it hard to get it. We make feel them that way. Imagine if men stopped thirsting, all men would stop thirsting over girls. What would happen? Girls would go crazy. They would have no leverage. They would have no control, no power over us. They will start chasing us. There wouldn't be any more strip clubs, host bars, or sexualized videos. So you need to understand what makes you uncontrollable and unmanipulated and wanted by girls. You just need to play it. Play it as if keep your booty to yourself. I don't care. I don't want to sleep with you. I'm very good without sleeping with you, right? And in this way, you show that abundance. You show that you can get women at any time you want. You show that abundance energy, which is extremely, extremely attractive for a woman on the biological level. It is funny, but that's how game works. Women start thinking like, oh, this guy gets a lot of ladies. I want to get with him. That's how they think. It is funny. It is illogical, but women work in another way than men. We are logical beings. Women are emotional beings, and they act on emotions. I'm just saying you what works. Also, I need to mention that once you meet a girl, any guy that meets a girl that is a 9 or a 10, and even though their game is perfected, but their brain and mind is sexualized, their game will crumble immediately. They can't help it. There's some kind of switch in the brain that switches, and you start putting your focus on her looks and her body. You start putting her on a pedestal and worshiping her. You start trying to impress her because 9 out of 10 times this will happen to any guy whose brain is sexualized. no matter how good the game is. You need to understand that your sexualized mind projects on your actions. And once you meet that girl, right? Your body language changes, your facial expression changes, your words change, everything changes without you even noticing. Other people can notice from the side, but you can't because you are so blinded by this. And that's why desexualizing your brain is so powerful, because then you will start focusing and putting emphasis on her behavior and personality. You will act in such a calm and masculine way because your hormones are not shifting so much when your brain is sexualized. Then you can actually be yourself and start evaluating the girl from the personality and behavior point. And that is what girls can sense. That is when they can sense that you are not thirsty, that you are treating a girl like any other human being. And they're like, oh, this guy is different. Oh, interesting. He's not thirsty. He's not thirsty. I'm very curious. I'm gonna figure him out more. You see, girls want to figure out you. So once you raise curiosity in them, they're interested. They're interested. Because once you come out as thirsty and you worship her body and you say you're beautiful, you this, you that, and you try to impress her, she automatically disregards you. You are like any other man. She disregards you because she can't help it. It happens for her on a subconscious biological level. Simply, that's how women work. They can't help it. They're just not attractive. And that's it. So now I'm going to tell you how do you desexualize your brain. But first, you need to understand that with today's technology, Instagram filters, makeup, other technologies, girls can morph into a completely different human being. I remember I was doing TikTok live shows before, and on TikTok live shows, you could hop into live video calls with girls. And TikTok app on the live shows, they have these filters, like very enhancement filters, where you can enhance not only your skin tone, you can also enhance your chin, your cheeks, your nose, your face, your eyes. Like literally, you can morph your face into something else. And we were talking, and something happened. There was like a glitch. She turned her face too fast, and the filter didn't register or delayed a little bit. And I saw her face for like 2 seconds, like her real face for 2 seconds without a filter. And it was, honestly, it was completely different person behind the camera. Everybody, there were people in my chat, there were people in her chat, and everybody saw that she's completely different person, right? So you need to understand that these women on Instagram, on the internet, are not real. They are modified, heavily modified. And I'm not talking about makeup also. Makeup on its own can completely make you look as a different person, right? So keep that in mind. So what you need to do is you need to remove all those fucking triggers. You need to train your mind not to get overexcited by women. You see, if your Instagram feed is most half-naked women dancing, you are a victim of that. Every time you want or you don't want, every time you turn on your Instagram or TikTok or whatever, you see those girls and your mind just gets excited. You see, you build neural links in your mind to get excited for that, right? And that's how you train your mind to get excited and overexcited. Oh, wow, looks good. This looks good. And once you see that in real life, your brain automatically starts acting the same because there is a built connection in there, right? So you need to remove all those fucking triggers. Meaning you need to unfollow all those Instagram girls that do not follow you back, that do not care that you exist. They do not know that you exist. And you will never ever see them, right? Why would you follow them? You just give them free validation by following and liking and commenting on her posts, right? Why would you comment on her posts? She doesn't care. You just help her to build career and give more validation, boost her ego, right? And then we say, why girls' egos are so boosted? Because we guys sit there on the comments and thirst for them. Simple, simple. That's where the ego boost comes. So stop doing that. Unfollow all. And if you see any suggestions on your feed, on your Explore feed, press I'm not interested, because you can build a good feed for yourself. It is very sad. How do you want women to respect you if you do not respect yourself by doing that? So that would be the easiest step, first step. Secondly, we can talk about the horn, right? The horn. The horn is the devil. I don't think we even need to discuss it. This is the most powerful way to sexualize your brain, to get depressed, to get that cheap dopamine. Like, why would you even watch that, right? I understand that you get excited, but it's your brain who gets excited, right? In the wrong way. Why would you watch someone fucking your girl that you like? How can you enjoy that, right? As a man. Would you enjoy that in real life, watching somebody else fucking your girl that you like? Right? You build your brain, you train your brain to enjoy that, right? So quitting that will immediately desexualize your brain. I quit porn long time ago. Long time ago. I am never coming back. Quitting porn made me more focused, more energized, more everything almost, right? I don't care about girls so much bodies. I don't get excited if the girl is wearing a bikini in front of me, right? It was that easy. It takes time, I understand. But that's why I'm here to help you to do that. Because if you keep watching these things on Instagram and on the hub, right? And then you ask yourself, why in real life when you go out, you can't look into a woman's eye? This is why. Don't you feel shame, emptiness, unhappiness, that something is gone from you when you're finished with, right? You do feel like that. You destroy your all ambition for any tasks during the day because you do it, right? Because you do and feel like 3 seconds of pleasure, right? It feels good, right? But the reward for it is nothing. Some guys say, oh, I need to do it, doing it daily, it builds up the testosterone. It doesn't. There is no such research that does that, right? It simply fucks up your mind for future you. Do your future self a favor and stop doing that. And you think that women can respect you, right? If you do that. If you touch yourself to pixels. Touch yourself to pixels, right? You can respect yourself, so how women can respect you. The real offer is that a girl comes to me and touches me. That's how it should be, a real offer. Understand? That's how you simply desexualize your brain. And if you can't do it on your own, let me know. I can help you. We can help you. Join our community. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Comment. And let's see what you can do. It is possible to do it, my friend. I'm here for you. See you in the next video.